Long before the earth had shape or life, the text of Genesis describes an absolute, turbulent void. There was no structure, only a dark, endless expanse of deep water churning in total chaos. Over the surface of these wild waters, the Spirit of God begins to move, preparing to bring structure to the formless deep. The first act of creation is a spoken command for light. This sudden illumination creates the first true boundary in the universe, separating the brightness from the absolute dark. By labeling the light day and the darkness night, a cycle is established. Time itself has its first rhythm, an evening and a morning marking the first day. The text establishes a precise intellectual framework right from the start. True order is built out of chaos through intentional, clear divisions. This illustrates the creation of a firmament, a vast atmospheric expanse, acting as a deliberate barrier. It pushes the waters apart to carve out a breathable sky. Then, lower waters gather into basins, forcing dry land to rise, dividing earth from seas. With the dry land exposed, the earth immediately brings forth life. Grasses, herbs, and fruit trees take root. Crucially, each plant is designed with its own seed already inside it, ensuring it can perpetually sustain itself. Over these first 3 days, a strict spatial architecture is laid down. The boundaries of sky, sea, and land, along with a self-replicating food source, provide the exact physical requirements needed to support complex life. Looking up into that massive expanse of the firmament created on day 2, there is a clear, empty space waiting to be filled. The environment is built, but it requires an operational system. God creates 2 massive lights to fill this space. The greater light is installed to rule the day, and the lesser light, along with the stars, is assigned to rule the night. These celestial bodies act as a massive cosmic calendar. They are set in motion to dictate signs, seasons, days, and years for the earth below. Day 4 marks a pivot in the Genesis account. The narrative moves from building the static physical rooms of the universe to installing the dynamic mechanical systems that govern the flow of time. With the calendar ticking, the 5th day brings a massive injection of motion. Great whales and diverse moving creatures fill the ocean depths, while winged fowl take to the open firmament of heaven. For the first time, a direct blessing is spoken over biological life. The creatures of the sea and sky are commanded to be fruitful, to multiply, and to actively fill their vast new territories. The dry land receives its own inhabitants on day 6. Cattle, beasts of the earth, and creeping things are brought forth, with a strict rule that each animal will reproduce exactly after his kind. This biological explosion precisely mirrors the environments carved out earlier in the week. The fish fill the seas of day 3, the birds fill the firmament of day 2, and the land animals occupy the dry earth. Every creature is matched to a habitat pre-engineered specifically for it. At the end of the 6th day, the pattern of creation shifts. God declares, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." Humans are positioned as entirely distinct from the surrounding animal kingdom. This new creation is designed with a strict biological duality, formed as both male and female. They receive a specific directive: be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, and subdue it. They are tasked with actively managing the planet. This introduces the concept of dominion. Dominion is a delegated authority, granting humanity the right and responsibility to rule over the fish of the sea, the fowl of the air, the cattle, and every creeping thing on the ground. To fuel this immense task, a planetary supply chain is established. Every seed-bearing herb and fruit tree is allocated as food for humanity, while the green herbs are reserved for the animals. God surveys everything that has been made and declares it very good. What once began as a dark, completely churning ocean has been transformed. It is now a functioning, self-sustaining hierarchy, structured by precise divisions and placed under careful human stewardship.